Hey everyone, welcome to a new episode of Mountain Deurklink. In this episode I'm going to continue working on this area in the back of the park. I've started work on a building here. I don't really like the look of it yet, but I will add an extra floor to it and some other stuff. And what I also want to make is really like something like a trackitecture, a yard here. Or maybe some sort of warehouse, just like I did in the mega park. I think this area would be really nice for that, rather than having everything hidden underground here. Okay, yeah, just gonna continue working on this area here. And if I then still have time left, I also want to add one or two extra rides here. And then I think we're done in the ride department of the park. And then after that it's just detailing several areas, for example like these walls here. And there's probably tons of little areas that I can still find in the park that still need some work. In this video I'm also going to try out some new music, so let me know in the comments what you think of it. There's some great artists to be found in the YouTube audio library, and I found some new ones, so definitely eager to give them a try. Alright, let's continue building on this area. Okay, I think I've done enough work on this building here. Maybe I'll still place some stuff inside here, which you can see through the glass. Now, I did put some mechanics here, and I'll call them park operators. Presumably these guys are running the park from this building here, and they can use the helicopter to get a bird's eye view of the park. Alright, these are the park operators, Larry, Jerry and Harry. And they are mechanics. I don't want them to actually go through the park and try and inspect stuff. So in order to prevent that, you can simply remove their tasks. So normally their tasks are inspect rides and fix rides. But if you disable those, then they will just wander around aimlessly. Just the way I like it. Okay, yeah, just going to place a few more decorations here inside, which you can see through the window. And then I'm going to move on to the next part. Alright, I think in this area it will be fun to make a yard for trackitecture. So kind of like what I did in my mega park. But I think here I'll leave it uncovered. Maybe I'll put some barbed wire around it or a mesh fence, something like that. I think it will look pretty cool. Okay, a function that's not widely known is that you can actually make an extra viewport, and that should save me some work. I can just focus it on this area which has the trackitecture, and then I can simply copy and paste the track pieces from here. Very handy feature. You can you can find it in the map menu. Okay, there's a lot more trackitecture in the park than just these elements that we have here, but I think this is enough to make this little yard here look pretty cool, especially from this angle. Okay, what I'm going to do next is simply add more decoration here. Just wanna finish up this area over here quickly, and then I'm going to add a ride or two to this area over here. Alright, I think that's a really nice way to decorate this area. So it kind of looks like some snow fell down this hill over here. I made sure to put some trees in the areas where the snow wouldn't fall too hard, because it's obstructed by these rocks. I think this makes it look kind of realistic. But yeah, overall I think it just looks pretty cool like this. So with that, I think this area here in the corner is pretty much finished. Might do some touching up later, but for now I'm happy with the way this looks. Okay, with that I think it's time to do some work in the area over here. I kind of want to add a custom ride here. Custom as in I'm going to shoestring something. I'll probably move this path away a bit just to give myself a little bit more space here. And I might add another ride here as well. Just need to figure out how I'm going to use this space. Okay, here's a quick little shoestring ride that I made. Now, I did look at one of Swag Tiddy's parks. I believe it was the one he created together with Meckett for the Scenario Coaster Improvement Contest. Their ride was called El Sombrero. It's basically just a shoestrung bobsleigh train which travels around a stationary Enterprise. So the Enterprise is just here for decoration. It's just to make the illusion that it looked like something which could rotate, which the cars would be attached to. Okay, just going to make a fence around it, and then a queue path, and then I think we have another nice ride added to the park. Alright, I think this is a really nice addition to the park. Of course, the ride still needs a name, so I'll just call it Speedy Bob. I kinda like that name. And of course, this thing in the middle, we cannot just keep it called Enterprise 1. Speedy Bob Centerpiece. Something like that. And then probably I also need to name the control track. Let's call it Speedy Bob Control Track. There we go. And then there's also the track which the coaster cars are traveling on right now. It's a Speedy Bob track. Alright. Well, like I said, I really like this addition that I just made to the park. I think it looks pretty cool here in this little area, in this little cutout. I'm just going to place some extra trees around it and just decorate it a little bit more. Alright, I'm happy with this area now. This area over here will be something I will keep for the next episode. So yeah, not many areas left to do. Well, this area obviously. This area over here, it's an area that I still want to work on. And then after that, it's just polishing up all throughout the park. But it's already mostly finished and it's really coming together. Okay, just going through everything that I did in this episode. So we started with this little building here with the park operators walking around in it. So the helicopter that I built in last episode. It's kind of big, but yeah, it would be able to carry a lot of people. I made this trackitecture yard over here. I think that's quite a funny addition to the park. I should hide these rocks. Okay, I made this little valley here on this side of the map. Really happy with the way that looks. And then I added this extra ride here called Speedy Bob here in this little area of land that I dug out. Okay, yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching me build, and I'll see you again in the next episode. See you later.